Hi guys, it's Lindsay. Today's video is going to be 18 lessons I learned in 2018. I saw my friend Ashley Spicy do this. She is a wonderful friend of mine. She also does YouTube videos. She does more book reading and health focused YouTube videos. And I will leave her video and her channel link down below. She deserves more subscribers than she has. So go check her out and tell her I sent you. Let's get started with today's video. Number 1, old friends will go away. I learned this with graduating high school. I graduated high school in May. And someone I was really close to went off to college, and I stayed here. I stayed home because I knew I was going to be a part of Partners in Policy Making, and I wanted to be available for that. So they come back, and we start communicating and talking, and it's like they're different. College changes people. They're still the same person, but they come back changed. And someone you might have been close to in high school isn't your closest friend anymore. That was really a tough lesson to learn, but along the same lines, number 2 is old friends will cross paths again. I know this through my work. I work at a food bank. We get tons of volunteers. I'm a volunteer, but I call it work because I show up there every day. So we get tons of volunteers, and a lot of them are scholarship based. They need to do scholarships for college and everything. So I'm getting to see a lot of my old friends from 7th grade and people I went to church with. And one friend that I have, I'm so happy he is in my life, because there are countless days to where I will be upset and he lets me rant. He lets me rant, and he listens to me, and he shows me adorable pictures of his dog, and it makes me really happy. He has his own sense of humor that I really, really enjoy, and I'm just thankful for these friends to be back in my life again, because it gives me a chance to have a new member of my support system, and that's really important. Number 3, one of the hardest lessons I had to learn this year is God won't give you things you cannot handle. Let me repeat that. God won't give you things you cannot handle. With my back injection, I was really upset because we did not know what was causing the pain. We figured out eventually what was causing the pain. I'm like, God, why are you doing this to me? Before we found out, I felt like God was putting me in the testing waters. It was like, why are you testing me? And everything. And as soon as that we figured out what needed to be done and what happened to me, what happened to my back and stuff, I was scared to death. But I just had to realize God won't give you things you cannot handle. He gave me that thing for a reason. Number 4, praying is important. Again, with my back injury, we prayed and prayed and prayed, and the pain was not going away. So when we finally figured out going on what I needed to do, I was scared to death, honestly, but I knew it's what I needed to do to get the pain to go away. And that was lovely, and I have several friends in different situations right now that I've been praying for. I don't need to know your religious beliefs. I don't want to know your religious beliefs, but praying is important, and I hope you guys realize that. Number 5, don't be afraid to pick things back up. I started this YouTube channel 7 years ago when I was 12. And it's hard to believe it's been 7 years. I am now 19, almost 20. I'll be 20 in May. And I've grown up a lot from my 12-year-old self. I've changed for the better. I used to doubt myself a lot. I used to have a lot of anxiety, and I still have a lot of anxiety. But it's getting better and better every day. My original channel name was Hopeful Peace 13, and I said it was going to be a singing channel. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. I was in choir for 6 years, but I cannot carry a tune in the bucket. Growing up and throughout the years, I realized disability advocacy and makeup is my purpose and my passion. So I changed my name to Makeup and Mobility because I love makeup and my passion is disability advocacy. So I get to do both on this channel, and that's what I truly love. Number 6, never underestimate your power to use your voice. Okay, I've spoken about this in several videos, but back in 2016, of the summer of 2016, I attended a little thing called Youth Leadership Forum. I loved it. It completely changed my life. I am now a different person than I once was because of that program. And I'm so thankful that I attended that program because that gave me the power to realize that I need to speak up. I need to advocate for myself as well as other people. Because if we don't stand up for ourselves, nobody is going to do it for us. Nobody is going to do it for us. We have to be the ones who stand up for ourselves. Number 7, God uses people for a purpose. Okay, back in 8th grade, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to attend college, and I wanted to get my degree. I wanted to major in political science and minor in communications because I wanted to be a disability advocate. And I still want to do that, but disability advocacy is my purpose, and college is going to help with that. Everybody has a purpose, and disability advocacy and this channel gives me a way to fulfill my purpose. And I truly feel like disability advocacy and being a disability advocate is what God has given me as my purpose and as my calling. And I'm so thankful for that. Number 8, new friends will surprise you. I have friends from all over the world. I have friends from the UK. I have friends from New York, Ohio, all over the world. I consider you guys my family. I consider you guys my friends. And I consider calling you my M&Ms because makeup and mobility. M&Ms are a diverse group of different colored candies, and we all come from different backgrounds. We all have different paths in our lives, and we all know where we're going. So I'm considering calling you guys my M&Ms. So let me know if you guys like that. But new friends will surprise you. I would have never guessed that I would have friends from all over the place. Those people are some of the best people I have ever met in my entire life. I can call them up, say this is what is going on today, can I talk to you? And they will let me know that they've been through that situation too, and everything's gonna be okay. 9, sometimes people have bad days. Okay, we all have bad days. I experience this all the time at work. I'm a receptionist. You will come across people who will be mean to you because they have a bad day. And you just can't let it affect you. That's them. They just take it out on people. That's them. You never know what a person is going through. You never ever know what a person is going through in their personal life. There are some people who handle it very well, and there are others who don't. And if a person is having a bad day and they choose to take it out on you, that's their problem. That's not yours. A lot of times, hurt people hurt people. 10, things happen that you have no control over. Okay, again, with my back injury, I'm bringing this up a lot in this video, but with my back injury, I had no control over that. I thought I have done something, I have damaged my back, and I had no control over it. my body just slowly did damage itself over time. And I thought I had control over that, but I did not. And considering that situation and what it gave me strength to realize that sometimes things happen that I have no control over. And that is one situation that I had no control over. 11. Tough love is sometimes the only way you are going to hear something. Let me repeat that. Tough love is sometimes the only way you're going to hear something. I will explain this to you in one scenario. Okay? The place where I get my wheelchair done at, we have the same conversation every time. If I don't set up and do anything about my scoliosis and try to combat that with setting up, pushing myself up, not slumping over, I am slowly going to end up with my head on my knees. And I don't want that. So I'm trying to combat that by setting up, making sure I'm setting up, expanding my diaphragm. And my therapist had just sat me down one day and said, look, you're going to damage yourself if you don't do something about it. And she gave me tough love. And sometimes that tough love has to not come from a member in your family. It has to come from somebody else. Because that's the only way you're going to listen to it. Because my mom's tried to tell me it. My grandma's tried to tell me it. Other family members have tried to tell me it. Sometimes tough love has to come from a different person that is not related to you. 12. You are not alone. Okay, I struggle with me feeling like I'm alone. Partly because I was the only wheelchair user in my entire school. I wasn't the only kid with my particular disability, but I was the only wheelchair user in my entire school. And struggling to find a place where I fit in, and struggling to find a person that I can talk to about several issues related to my disability that I had. And another reason why I'm so thankful that I have friends all over the place is a lot of them have disabilities and a lot of them are wheelchair users, and I'm able to call them up and be like, hey, can I talk to you about this issue that I'm having in regards to my disability? And they're able to say, yeah, I've had that issue too, and you're going to get through this, and I'm going to help you get through it. So that is great. And just finding a place to where you're not alone, to where you feel like you belong, because my entire schooling up until my freshman year of high school, my entire schooling up till then, I did not feel like I fit in, because I was the only student in a wheelchair who used a wheelchair. And I found basketball in my freshman year, and that gave me a sense of belonging, and that team has become my family. I still talk to those girls today. I'm going to a game today, and I'm so thankful for that team because it gave me a sense of family, and it gave me a sense of belonging to know that I'm not alone. 13, also my favorite number. Songs and smiling makes everything better. Okay, there are countless times where I've had horrible, horrible days. I've come home from work and I just want to lock myself in my room and turn on some music and sing, even though I can't carry a tune in a bucket, and dance, and I've done that, and I write songs about particular situations in my life, and they help me through it. Writing songs is one way I cope with situations that have happened. Just find something that works for you. And if you have an extremely bad day, turn on some music, dance it out, sing it out. Sing like nobody's gonna hear you. dance like nobody's watching. This helps me so much. If you have a bad day in 2019, I highly suggest turning on the song, listening to music, turn it up loud, lock your door, and just sing and dance it out. 14. Sometimes all you need is one person. Okay, my best friend. I met him in 8th grade. I have 3 best friends. One I met in 6th grade that I just went bowling with on Saturday, and one that I've had from 7th grade. She's awesome, she's amazing, and one that I've had from 8th grade. Okay, I call him every single day. We text every single day. He calls me, says, "Can I vent about this?" I call him saying, "I've had a really bad day. Can I vent to you?" We're each other's support systems. I am highly thankful for him that he came into my life in 8th grade, and he is my best friend until this day. He lives in Kansas City, which is very far from where I live, but I still call him. I talk to him every day. I text him every day. His name in my phone is my favorite because he is my favorite and I love him to death. 15. Family and friends are all you have. People get older. There's one day you're going to look at the person sitting right next to you and they're going to be gone. So cherish every moment you have with your friends and family. Create new memories for you to look back on. One thing I do want to say for those people that you're like, "Lindsay, I have no family." Your family doesn't have to be your brother, sister, mom, dad. Your family can be friends you've created. That can be your family. Family has no definition. It can be anything you want it to be. It can be friends, it can be actual birth parents, it can be adopted parents. You know, just cherish every moment you have with those people you consider family. That's all I can say on that one. 16. Laughter is the best medicine. There are countless days to where I come home upset, I come home sad, I come home mad, I come home angry. And my dad will walk in the door from work and he will say something funny. I am laughing to the point of coming out of my chair. That's how funny it is. Okay, I often tell other people that I have the looks of my mom, but the straight personality of my dad. I am my dad's kid. My dad and I have the same sense of humor. It's a sarcastic sense of humor. We're goofy, we're funny. There are countless times to where my dad and I will be laughing about something and my mom will look at us like, you all are crazy. Laughter is the best medicine, and that's all I can say on that. 17, one of my personal favorites. If you can't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else? Now, if you are familiar with RuPaul's Drag Race, I love RuPaul. They do makeup very well. He often says, if you can't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else? He says it in every single episode, and it's true. You have to love yourself in full capacity before you are capable of loving somebody else. And realizing yourself worthy and taking care of yourself and loving yourself fully to the extent is really, really important, because if you can't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else in the same capacity? If you're saying, "Lindsay, I don't love myself," now is the time to start in 2019. Taking time for yourself. Words of affirmation. Just do a thing every day saying, you are worthy, you are special, you are loved. Take care of yourself. I am worthy. Start repeating that in your mirror every single day, and you will start believing it. And 18, always look on the bright side. Another tough lesson I had to learn. Again, my back injury. I know I keep bringing this up in the video, but it was a really big major moment in 2018, my year of 2018. Always look on the bright side. It was hard for me to look on the bright side of my back injury. Having to get a needle put in my spine. I'm like, don't even touch me with that needle. They almost had to cancel the operation. No, and I said, no, just stick the needle in. I hated that the nurses had to calm me down, but that has forced me to look on the bright side of every situation that I have. My back injection has forced me to look on the bright side of every situation that I've had since then and up until now. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you want to check out more lessons that my friend Ashley has learned in 2018, I will link her video in her channel down below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful 2019, and I love you. Bye!